Our mentor called Bryan Danielson the perfect wrestler.
We got a new champion! The career of Bryan Danielson continues.
But he saw himself in me, and I am far from perfect.
BCC into the ring to celebrate a brotherly embrace. Good God Almighty!
It's gonna take some time for everybody to wrap their brains around this.
What's he trying to do?
This
is
not your company anymore.
There's no need for this. How far do you take something?
There's a crucial element in the DNA of the next generation of all elite wrestling that is missing.
What if we took somebody like Wheeler Yuta?
We could create a dynasty of unmitigated, pure wrestling violence. They're wandering through the desert lost, and all these guys are in the exact same spot they were 5 years ago. A lesson in humility. I will take it as my responsibility to do something about it.
We are a product of this festering environment.
It's not gonna be easy, and they're not gonna like it.
Diplomacy has failed, ladies and gentlemen.
Professional wrestling is not an easy path to walk.
This company is ours.
Private Party, incredibly talented tag team. Beat the Young Bucks 5 years ago. I'm gonna give you a little bit of what you've been missing. We've all had fun. I'm gonna give you some friction. It's all been one big party. Consider this a gift. Well, the party's over. Darby Allin, it's about time you and I had a talk.
It seems to me that a lot of people are all of a sudden taking ownership over AEW. I think it's about time that we start reminding people just who the hell runs this place.
Without Nicholas and Matthew Jackson, there would be no AEW today.
Three-time World Tag Team Champs.
Where's the contenders at? We booked the damn tag team gauntlet to see if there's anyone worthy.
Smart move by Don Callis to get Will Ospreay to team with, of course, his very good friend Kyle Fletcher.
How our friendship kind of grew out of this unexpected thing. Yeah. This came at a very unexpected time.
Great combination of offense there from Ospreay and Fletcher.
Fletcher's got him. Fletcher's got him.
Back in 2020, when the world kind of shut down, we was doing these empty arena shows for RevPro. I generally wasn't coping well with everything that was going on.
Bro, yeah.
I think everyone was going through it. We all kind of buddied up and we was all kind of like our leaning shoulders for one another.
That's cool, man.
Just to have that going into Grand Slam at our fresh stadium.
It almost feels like the belts are a trophy of the friendship.
Grand Slam, the Young Bucks will put their AEW World Tag Team Championships on the line.
When I came in here, I sensed an opportunity to really show this place a lot of tender love and respect. Every bit of respect that I have for the Young Bucks, I don't feel like we're getting the same respect back from them.
We've been doing it longer, we've been doing it better, we've been doing it harder at a higher level than anybody else in the business.
They have become everything that they said that they wouldn't. We're the guys that got to put a stop to that. And us two together, we're better than them.
Once again, great chemistry. That's impressive. You got a victory on one half of the tag team champions.
You got lucky tonight in the six-man tag, but it's a little bit different at Grand Slam.
We don't lose in the big tag team title matches.
This is for us. This is for all the boys that had our back a long time ago. This is for the United Empire.
See you, Grand Slam, Bricks.
I believe that an event like Grand Slam should have the AEW World Champion at least compete.
You have a world title shot in the bank. That was supposed to happen at Grand Slam. That's not gonna happen now. The world champion is indisposed. I'm gonna need you to hand over that title shot to me.
You didn't earn this, John.
You want me to earn it? Me and you, Grand Slam.
I accept.
Which, let's be honest, is great for the champion, who right now is probably strapped to an iron lung. Bryan Danielson is afraid of the one match that everybody wants to see. But Tony Khan isn't afraid.
I'm the best wrestler in the world. And I have got a million ways to beat you.
With all the great names we had at the time, Those two guys were the heart and soul of what Ring of Honor was.
The rivalry that they had was one of the things that put Ring of Honor on the map.
Brian and I always brought out the best, or some might say the worst, of each other.
And both trying to prove a point to each other. They were the epitome of pure professional wrestling.
And it only led to him being like, the only next step for me now is to become better than Brian, and then not only beat Brian, but be seen as credible as a champion as Brian was.
I think Nigel perceived he wasn't valued like Brian. So that always gave him something to chase.
You know, the harder you hit each other, the more money you make. Certainly for a portion of our career, that was the case.
Personally, after watching these guys for all these years, that they were both gonna be huge stars. It didn't work out that way.
Brian went on to, become one of the biggest things in professional wrestling, and Nigel did not.
There are many reasons why I chose to step away from wrestling at that time. Quite simply, the risk wasn't worth the reward.
And he doesn't really believe that he should be wrestling, and he becomes a commentator, and a great commentator. And we know now that he is a great commentator.
Widely known that Brian is the best wrestler in the world for a while, but if Nigel wouldn't have been sidelined for so long, who knows if Brian would have been the best wrestler in the world.
Every day of his life, since he has stopped wrestling, he has thought about the fact that it should have been him.
So ironic is that when I finally came to that acceptance and I made peace, the opportunity arose to face him again. It will be Bryan Danielson against Nigel McGuinness!
Bryan Danielson, his status is in doubt, but if he is healthy, he will meet Nigel McGuinness one-on-one at Grand Slam.
I will get redemption. I will prove I was the better wrestler. I will prove that all the success that you had should have been mine. May God strike me down if I'm lying.
This is not your company anymore.
When I first started pro wrestling, I was always looking for a hero, somebody that I could aspire to be like one day.
Good God Almighty, the roof just came off!
That's John Moxley. Because me and Moxley, we're a lot alike.
This man is nothing like me, but he's everything like me.
The one thing about Mox that's changed
We do not need this. No, we don't, damn it.
was what he's done to Brian.
Darby Allin has a lot of animosity toward me right now.
I would never do that to somebody I consider family like Sting.
You follow the herd, you follow the outrage.
Who are you, Mox?
You haven't even asked me the right questions. You don't know anything, Darby.
You're gonna ask me for my #1 contendership.
What are you, stupid? You been drinking again?
You know nothing, so just relax. Wasn't ready 5 years ago.
Oh, my God Almighty! What a battle. What a battle it was.
Not ready today.
I want to prove to you, my idol, that I'm ready.
And I don't know what you're trying to do around here, but if you want to burn AEW into the ground, don't be surprised when I pull you into the fire.
Darby Allin thinks I want to burn this place down? I wish. Burning it down would be so much easier.
People think I'm stupid to even risk this. But life is about risk. And I've been risking everything since day one, and I'm not gonna change now.
Yes! Darby! Outnumbered here, but Darby, he's loaded with guts.
It's not a question of maximum effort, Darby.
John Moxley! When are you gonna realize I am not the same guy you knew 5 years ago?
Ride that wave to Seattle and Wrestle Dream.
I am gonna run through you.
Local boy makes good, and all the good guys win.
And I am becoming the next AEW World Champion!
You're so sure that's gonna happen. I'm the only one who knows what game we're even playing.